What is up? What is up? The GJ trade, swimming in profits. Yeah, so I'm having a look here. The plan this morning was also for more buys above 161,600. So let's pick up exactly where we left off. We've closed above resistance, closed back into this range. Your previous hourly candle closed like a doji, bullish though, still above 161,600. So I was looking at this to potentially have buy stops on the break of this previous candle high. Now the thing is, we didn't really have much of a bottom wick there on this current candle. So I'll wait it out a little bit longer, see if we do come back, create a bottom wick. But I quite like how this looks here. We may just drive up and not even get that bottom wick, unfortunately. Now, on gold. I'm having a look at the dollar index, alright? And we opened up with a gap this morning. So you can see here we had support at around 109,900. We've closed below that support and we are now moving down to fill this gap. So while dollar fills this gap, alright, gold is setting up here for a move up, which makes sense. Also, I would have liked to see a little bit more of a bottom wick here on this current candle. But we could potentially drive up now and fill this wick to the left, and then potentially move up to 17.17 to fill this range. So I'm looking here at this resistance 17.14 to 90. And based off the hourly, you've got clean traffic up to 17.17, 350. So that's gold. GJ. We're just gonna have to wait here. These setups are not bad. Both look pretty good, but the thing is, we've got no bottom wick and we've pushed straight up on both of these pairs. It's as if the market knew I would stream today. That setup here on a 15-minute looks so nice. Okay, here comes gold creating a bottom wick. Looks like GJ will also give us that bottom wick now. How long do I think I'll be streaming for? I'll stream for an hour. If there's no setups, then I'll call it. But latest, if a setup occurs within an hour, you know, and I take it, I'll sit here for however long it takes for the trade to play out. There's been some New York streamers streaming in London lately, so I thought they're gonna be off today, since it is a US bank holiday. I'm gonna be cheeky and stream New York session. You know, there's still opportunity. Price is still going to move, most likely with not with as much volume, but I believe with how price is setting up, we could get, you know, a couple pips out of this. I like what GJ is doing, because there's been times that I've got into positions on GJ on a setup like this where I would be in on the break of the high. It pulls back, forms a steeper bottom wick, because you see here, if we had got involved on the break of that high, stops would have only been about 20 pips. Not even. So that's a pretty small stop. Now what often happens is we'll get this new candle, break the lows, first break the highs. You know, I don't want to go conspiracy theory on you guys, but basically like trigger in everyone who's got buy stops on the break of the highs, take out all the stop losses on the previous candle low, and then we'll see price continue to move up. So after creating a steeper bottom wick, if we come back and re-break this high, we could potentially see price move up and fill this range. We would want to see a support form maybe on a 5-minute. Probably wait for the 30-minute candle closure here. Right, so 15-minute candles are coming to a close. I think it will be best to wait for the 30-minute candle closure, so we've got about 16 minutes here. I'll be right back. One thing I want to keep in mind is the daily on GJ. I'm actually bearish. So now we've come up to create a top wick because we drove down without a top wick this morning. So if we can form resistance here, a nice steep resistance, or nice solid resistance, sorry, steep resistance, what am I saying? Could potentially be looking for some sells. Gold closed bearish on the 15. We're still above that 1714 290 level. I think it'll make more sense to ride the wave on GJ, considering it is a US bank holiday. So let's have a look here. What I was saying this morning is this move up has basically created clean traffic for price to move all the way back down to 160.730. I'm not saying we'll have that type of volume today, but it makes sense. Previous 4 hour closed with no top wick. Interesting. Quite like the idea of sales here. So I think we're gonna have to adjust this level. If we break above 161.695, we can execute some buys here. So I like this resistance reforming here. We just need to close on this candle. If your 30-minute closes back below 1714 here on gold, could potentially have a fake out and just continue to sit within this range. But I think for today, let me just avoid this range here. Look at this resistance level to the left. Got resistance, resistance, support. It's a pretty nice level, that. Looking at this current candle, you know, we've definitely got some volume here. I don't trade gap fills or normally look at gap fills, but I'm looking here at this DXY gap to get filled, and was looking for a correlation for gold to move up here. But this could potentially be the gap filled already. And if that's the case, and we see the dollar continue to push up, then like I say, you could see gold move down here and just sit within this range for the rest of the day. I wouldn't expect to see too much volume here. But that idea looks like a bust. How many pairs should a beginner trade? Personally, I would say one. You know, guys like to have a watch list, and I understand the thought process behind it, but for me, having a whole watch list, having 10 pairs to look at, I just think you'll confuse yourself. So you need to just have some consistency in your routine, and that way you'll find consistency in your trading. So when I say that, I mean have a consistent trading time, show up at the charts at the same time every day, and trade the same pairs. So I'm trading gold and GJ same time every day, except today, trading NY today. It's not even New York session, considering it's a bank holiday. I don't think you could call it New York session. What time frame is this? 30 minutes. As you can see at the bottom of the screen. We're about to close here in 2 minutes. So I'd like to see a nice and steep top wick on the new candle. Sell stops on the break of this current candle low. Got 2 minutes here, let's see how it closes. The only thing is this level at 161,440. I would have liked us to close a little bit higher so we had a bit more range into that level. Otherwise, a closure below that level so that we've cleared this resistance. Thank you for the sub, Logic. Gold. I don't like gold right now. If anything, based off this closure, we could potentially see price move down, but I want to avoid this. On the 15-minute here, looks like we're about to close below support, and you've got about 20 pips to your next support level. Right, there we closed. Nice and bearish. 4 hours also about to flip. I did say I wanted to see a steeper top wick on this 30-minute candle, so let's just wait it out here a bit. Gold closed back into the range, 15-minute below support. E3, what's up? Yeah, I'm getting tempted by gold here, but I'll rather leave it alone. So you've got about 15 pips to the next 30-minute support. You know, at that point you could go break even and have targets at the bottom of this range. So on the break of this previous candle low, you know, we look pretty decent to drive down at least 10 pips here. 10, 15 pips. I'm just wondering where you guys are coming from. Because I know your New York stream is on streaming today. I got in on gold previous 15 minutes, but wanted to know your thoughts on it. What are you in, sells? Think you should be fine with sells here on gold. Sky News. Sky News. What about Sky News? We may want to wait for this hourly candle to close. Sorry, I left you guys here to read the news. Alright, this top wick on GJ is really nice. We come back down and rebreak these lows, I believe we'll start to move down. But in terms of setting a sell stop right there, I think I'll rather just wait for the hourly candle to close. Hope it won't go down. Hope is not going to get you very far in Forex trading. All you can really do if you are in buys on GJ, if you feel uncertain, maybe take a little bit of your profits off the table. Otherwise, you know, stops at break even, and it is what it is. So we should see some volume here. New Prime Minister's Liz. I don't see anything. Let's Google it. So this should cause some volatility in pound yen. So I think let's wait for this hourly candle to close, and it should give us some direction here. GJ have to surpass that resistance, then it's going down to hell. That's pretty dark, man. The hourly has flipped here, bullish once again. Pound looks solid to drive up at this point. What did I say earlier on? We could see a steeper bottom wick, come back and re-break these highs and continue to move up. Stops are looking about 35 pips. 33, 34, 35. But I think it makes sense to just wait for the hourly candle to close. Tough situation on gold.
Just don't put me out of the stream yet. I just want to test something quickly, okay?
Oh, sorry, I can hear you. You're very soft though. Okay, cool. Don't worry, you're off. Yeah, I can. It's very soft. 15-minute close, no top wick. Okay, cool. No problem. Oh, we have NR session. Yeah, we have fake NR session. I came to steal my viewers back from the New York streamers who've been streaming London. Just flex the streak on him. Yeah, I can. No, it still sounds the same. What did you do? Did you get a new mic or something? It was fine this morning. Okay guys, just give me 1 minute. What's up, Nico? Did you come right? Five minutes here. It's gonna be interesting. For buys here, it will be ideal for us to close above 161965. But even if we can stay above, let's say 161,600. Nah. If this hourly could just close like a doji, that'll be alright. But the way it's closing now, I'm leaning more towards sells. Could go both ways here. If we form a strong resistance here at 161,695, I'll like that idea of sells. But looking here, you know, we do have clean traffic moving up as well. Just higher time frame, we are bearish. I believe we are bearish here. Although your daily candle actually filled this range, we tapped into that daily support. So anything could happen at this point. We are actually just in a range. Hey, New Year. Isn't my name on the channel? My name's Connor. Welcome to the stream, Ross. With the 4 hour also having no top wick, you know, we could very well see price move down. It's Labor Day, so no volume. Cheers, Movie Mash. Are you waiting for any upcoming setup? Yeah, I'm having keeping an eye on GJ here. We'll see if this hourly candle can close just above resistance. We'll have some buys now at 2 o'clock. Should change the title of the video here, actually. Been watching you grow, Connor. Keep up the grind, mate. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Gold closed back into the range. But that's pretty horrible. Your hourly here, we did close a little bit more of a doji. So this is what I was saying, if we could close like a doji, staying above 161, 600, and we break the highs here, we could potentially move up still. You've got support here on the 30-minute now. We do have news going on in the UK at the moment. I would have liked to have seen a bottom wick on this new hourly candle. Freeze top row. What do you mean freeze top row? How do I do that? In Excel. Oh, not bad. I think the last time I streamed New York session there weren't too many viewers. But obviously today some other streamers are off, taking the day off. But we may be pleasantly surprised with the volume here on GJ. So what I'm waiting for right now is to see a bottom wick on the current hourly candle, and then I'll place a buy stop on the break of the previous hourly high. But I want to see this candle form a low first. Alright. Let's do it. I'm gonna have a buy stop on the break of the previous hourly highs. 161. $161,800. Just account for spread. Stops below the previous hourly candle are going to be 33 pips. Nico, can you hear me? Nico, I can hear you. Yeah, sound is better as well. Can I put you on the stream? Best.
So what's up?
Sorry, I was just reading this question. Best platform for you for what? Trading? MetaTrader 5. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, are you looking at anything now?
Yeah, I've got a buy stop on the break of the previous hourly candle here on GJ.
What's the numbers?
On my broker, price
Which
is
would be
161,810.
161,810. Stop loss?
below the previous hourly, so 161,460.
The 35 pips.
Yeah. But I have a feeling that we're forming resistance right here. And this is what I was looking for sales, so just got to be a little bit more patient with sales here. Looking at the 30-minute, we have formed support right here at 161,520. So price is just sitting in this little range right now, and personally I would stay patient. Price don't look, yeah, price looks solid on the break of the previous hourly high, but for sales we just need to be a little bit more patient. OPEC meeting starts. Yeah, you see, New York has so many different things going on.
So it's not as straightforward as London.
Cure. No, it's not. Let's see.
How many viewers you have right now?
47.
Yeah. Seems like that's the average now.
Yeah. It's all of Don's viewers. And Roger Banks.
So all 47 of them.
All 47 of them. Where's the rest of you guys?
They'll be coming now. What's the time now, actually? Oh, no. They'll be here soon, Con. Soon. You know what I'm busy doing? Wait, is what's that guy's name? With the 240 kg deadlifter, man. What was his name?
Stevzo.
Is he there? His steps are there in the chat.
Nah, I haven't seen him.
Because I'm drinking pre-workout, so I was thinking about him.
Are you going to gym?
Yeah, I'm sitting here in the car, right, like by gym. I'm just gonna drink my pre-workout, wait about 5 minutes, then head in.
Easy. What you training?
Today's chest and bicep.
I think we need to get on the same program.
We will. I also thought about it the other night, actually. We definitely will, because we need to if we're gonna be doing it together.
Do you have any like particular program you stick to now, or just train whatever?
Nah, I sort of train the same way I trained like 11 months ago when I started, bro. It's still like the same machines, same shit every day, basically. No program, just started then with what I thought in my head and carried on with it till now, and I mean it works. So. But I'm keen, I know you know a little bit more about jumping and shit than me, so do whatever, bro. Get a program, send it to me, I'll do it.
Yo, I don't have a program at the moment. I'm all over the place.
Why don't you ask for Sean? Sure, he's got lots of shit there.
Nah, I think Vishwan got his programs from me. Now I don't know anything about gym anymore. Cheers, MRB.
Well, you can create us a program. How's that sound?
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Okay, looks like we are about to break the previous hourly lows, and I think this confirms that we formed resistance, so I'll be pretty happy to take some sales here if we get a decent candle closure. So buy stops will be deleted right now. Stops are looking like 30 pips. I want to see this 15-minute candle close just like that. Alright. I'm going to have a sell stop on the break of the previous candle low. At 161,465.
So we kind of lost signal, bro, so it kicked me out. Did you say anything about a sell stop or a bar stop now?
Yeah, I've got a sell stop on the break of the previous 15-minute low at 161,465.
Stop loss?
Hold on, I'll give it to you now. It's about 30 pips.
Okay.
Stops above the previous 15. $161,760.
Is your stop above 760?
My stop loss, yeah.
Okay. You say in London we bar GJ going up. New York we sell it coming back.
Yeah.
Eh?
Looks like
This
it.
isn't this you took TP on 438 earlier, wasn't it? Yeah, 438.
Yeah, that's where the TP was earlier.
Yeah, it's literally that break where our sell stops on. The candle that broke through was
Oh,
your
yeah.
TP screen.
Basically.
Yeah. It's funny. I'm just gonna slug my pre-workout, I'll be on now.
Alright, we got that top wick on the 15-minute, and we're pushing back down now. About to flip. It's a hurricane outside.
Yeah, it is getting windy as fuck, eh? Connor?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I'm just checking. Making sure it's not fucking out again.
Are you gonna take a trade now if... Well, he's setting sell stops.
Yeah, bro. I'm taking what you're taking, and when I get inside to the gym, I'm gonna leave your
Just gonna let it run or what?
your stream running because
Okay.
Jim's got Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna leave your stream to run, and then I'm gonna sit in Discord. Oh wait, fuck, I can't because my earphones don't work. But yeah, I'm just gonna basically sit on YouTube, so I'll probably just hear you the whole time.
Okay.
And then what my phone can do is I can play music while the YouTube plays. It's just I gotta choose which audio I wanna hear, type of thing. Yeah. But I have like a
send you a WhatsApp if if I close or whatever.
Away, but nah, I don't mind leaving your stream chat on a bit just for the extra view, extra time and shit like that.
Nah, man, no stress.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. I'll just see how I feel in gym. Right now, I'm just waiting for my pre-workout to kick in. Well, Connor, just remind me sometime when you remember that I need to speak to you about some advice on some supplements that I want to get, okay?
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, while I said that to you, if I get what's the way you got Way Extreme and we want Pure Way,
Pure way.
right?
Yeah.
Do you want me to find out if I can get it for a better price? Let you
Yeah,
know.
please do.
Okay.
I'll
And if I
definitely get some.
do you just want 2 kg or would you want 2?
One, because it lasts me about a month, maybe
Nah,
even
I'm
a
just
bit longer.
asking.
So
I don't know how to ask. So just one, eh?
yeah.
Okay, I'll get back to you then after I ask them and see.
Okay, shot.
Like top wick is pretty nice now, but if it starts pushing higher, then it's going to become a problem.
Yeah, it's gonna get tricky.
Oof, as I said that. I mean, do you ever do this? Because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't take note. But if this candle makes a bigger wick now to the top and then turns it back, comes all the way down, flips, okay, and then we get entered in, would you move stop loss to the current candle or current 15?
No.
If it had to happen.
But what I would do is if I did get into a sell stop, that 15-minute high is where I'd probably manage risk.
Oh yeah.
So
okay,
if this
that's
was
what
the
you do.
wick for this candle, we pushed back down, got in the sells, and then moved up. This wick that was left is where I'd close 50%.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. But it's true that like you do that managing thing with closing some of the lot size out.
Yeah.
To me, it's so very weird to do that stuff, bro. I just don't do it. I don't know why.
To close partials.
I don't. I just close full, but I like wait to get what I want and then close full.
Yeah.
And also, like, I don't know if you did you listen earlier when I told you that I do this thing where, let's say like today, for example, perfect example, I have altogether I had a 3.4% loss for the day. Okay. And then I was kind of done for the day. I wasn't going to trade more. But then I took one more trade with Justin, and that was that gold trade I told you we were going on about.
Yeah.
Then that made like just over 1% back. And then I scalped in between here and there and shit like that. And at the moment, I'm on a 1.6% loss for the day.
That's
So,
not too bad.
yeah, so I basically got more than half of it back already. So, like, what I do now is I would keep taking trades for the day. Like, if I see something like this trade now, I don't mind taking it. But if this trade was a losing trade and it ends up stop lossing or we just close it in a loss, I won't take another trade for the day. But if I won this trade and I made profit, I would still take another trade later on in the day. Up until the point I lose one trade, then I'll stop for the day. But at the end of the day, I might make my entire loss back. And then if I'm on break even for the day, I also call it a day. I don't care about making money then.
That's true, as long as you can be disciplined with being able to call it a day when you need to call it a
No,
day.
I do. And I just look for 10 pips on either GJ or gold. But if it is, it's 10 pips, 10 pips, 10 pips. After that, I close and I'm done.
Yeah.
That's the win. 10 pips, win, done. And I see another setup or whatever I want to take on a scalp, I take it. Win or lose, depends. But obviously, if I lose, I'll stop. If I win, I carry on.
I used to do that
I mean,
where if I had like a couple percent, if I was a couple percent down for the day, then I would lower my risk and I would continue to trade and just grab like 10 pips, make it back,
Yeah.
and then you basically back at square one. But the thing is, I found myself on some days actually not walking away after my like max loss cutoff for the day that I told myself. You know, if I tell myself, okay, I'm gonna lose, the most I'll lose today is 3%. Then when you go beyond that, you just completely defeating the object.
But that's when bad habits come in because then you're like, oh, I'm on 3%. Okay, let me just rest one more time because maybe I can get to 2.5%, and then that's when
Yeah.
it becomes 2.5, not 2.5.
But that's what I found for me. I'd rather just have those limitations set that avoid any of that issue. Like for me now, you know, I'm not limiting myself to 1 or 2 trades a day, but I'm only trading London. Today is an exception, and I know that if I only trade London after London session, my trading phone is away. I'm done. I get on with my day.
Yeah, I think that's a very good way to look at it, especially if you it makes it easier if you're satisfied for your morning. Like if your morning was a good morning, it builds just the comfortability of just being like, okay, I don't need to look at my phone. I made my money today. Cool. It's just the losses when you want to overtrade and stuff. But once you get that bad habit out your system, I think that's really the way to go. Make your money or have your trading session, get done, carry on with your fucking day. Don't worry about it. But I mean, I guess that's how most of them do it. Raja and Don and all them do it the same way like that. So Connor Abrams also does it that way.
Those folks trade lots of sessions though.
Don trades he said he trades all 3 sessions. That's
Yeah,
what
he
he said.
does.
It's just, I don't know, bro. It's so
It's
fucking.
not even human because he doesn't sleep. I couldn't.
I don't get how he
couldn't.
does. And he plays Apex, bro. He's taken that's become a hobby of his now. So to play Apex Legends, and then how long does he stream that shit for? And then he still trades in between. I don't get it, bro. How many viewers do you have for Post 2?
62. That's actually quite a bit.
It's a lot, bro. 62. Yeah, but Hoppers 2 is probably gonna pick up as well, just for the. Everyone's probably just gonna come look if there's positions to take and shit like that at Hoppers 2.
I trade all 3 sessions every day. You, my friend, are a beast.
You need to tell me what you eat and drink in the day so I can do that too. No sleep. But I don't know how people have energy to look at charts. 3 sessions, bro.
Yeah.
Hey?
I mean, if you have the skill, I don't think you need to limit yourself to just 1 session. It's just something that we say so that as a beginner, if you stick to 1 session, you're building that consistency and you'll see consistency in your trading. But once you have this skill, it's simply following price action, and you should, in theory, be able to trade every single session.
What was the question that you answering?
No, I'm just speaking. My point is, in general, my bad, I completely forgot my point.
I'm sorry, it's my fault, bro. I fucking interrupted you. Sorry.
Boss.
And you paused, bro. I thought you were done. But
I forgot what I was saying.
To add on to that though, if you're trading 1 session the whole time, and let's say you are getting maybe a 70 to 80% winning rate on what you're doing in that session, it builds a lot of confidence to take what your setup is and everything and what you're doing and going over to another session. The thing is, sometimes just changing your session creates that your setups aren't that valid anymore. That is something I notice on myself. So I'm not saying other people's setups will just fuck out on a different session, but my setups, New York and London, big difference. New York fucks me too hard. I can't trade it. It doesn't go with how I trade. London, it's slower. It's just more comfortable for me, and that's what I do.
Yeah,
So
I agree. I agree with that. London is a lot more comfortable trading like this. New York, you have to be very on the ball with risk management
and fundamentals, bro. Because New York has a lot of.
There's a lot to stay on top of.
And there's a lot that can affect gold, bro. And then when you come to the dollar, and then it's too much on both sides. So.
Yeah, it's not impossible. There is a lot of volume in New York, but it can be very volatile, and you just have to be aware of that when taking trades in New York. Volume can kick in at different times.
There was volume last night on Asian. Yeah. GJ had volume last night on Asian session, bro. I think for 3 hours straight from 1 o'clock till 4 a.m. Just ran down. Yeah, you'll see that created a top wick on the 1 hour candle and just flipped, came back straight, never went back up for quite a bit. Actually, wait, isn't Yeah, it pushed
Oh,
the
yeah.
low for the low for the day is the push it made in Asian basically.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then we moved up London Open.
That was my first loss for the day. I was in on a bar on GJ, and then she turned on me.
Alright, so here we've closed on the 30-minute. We closed right on that support. It would have been nice to see. It would have been nice to see price close below support.
Yes,
I mean,
that's a whip.
based off the hourly, we've got resistance here. We've broken the previous hourly lows. If we come back down and re-break this current candle low, price should drive down at least 10 to 15 pips, get to break even. And then we're gonna have targets all the way at 167.30.
So we're keeping sell stop. Sell stop still valid, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep sell stops in.
Okay, sweet. What is your TP, by the way? Or well, first tell me the break-even point, please.
Break even
And then
point
TP.
161.315.
Yeah.
And then TP is 160. Let me just move it up. Let's say 750.
167.50. See where you.
730.
You don't just look a bit higher up than that. Don't you think there's a like 870 or 870 to 880? Don't you think that's just a better place? 30 minutes is what's showing me where I'll think that. Let me see a 1 hour quick. Yeah, on 1 hour you can't really see it.
Yeah, no, I see what you're looking at. There's a lot of taps into that level.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking maybe.
This move down to 160, 730 was more like maybe a fake out.
Yeah, that's what I'm
actually
saying.
Have a pretty solid level here.
Maybe just putting it not underneath that level on 870, maybe putting it above that level on 900 would be better.
Yeah.
But I can't really see that well because I'm on my phone. So.
I think 160, 980 is going to be nice.
980, okay, that's what I'm going to put in. Yeah, that's not. Where'd you get that from? What time frame?
Hourly.
Okay.
Tapped into that level 1st of September, 4 o'clock today. 24th of August. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move mine to 161.20 because I just don't like that it's the bottom of that hour candle's wick. I'd rather have it on a little bit higher. That's just me. I'm just saying.
161.20.
Just because I don't want it on that wick low, the low of the wick. Just makes me uncomfortable.
You know what? I'm gonna move mine up here as well, but I'll have runners into 167.30.
Okay. Well, now I'm making my take profit 161.455.
Jesus.
Seeing that we're just fucking moving and up and up and up.
Now I'll be happy to take off some partials at 160.030, and then I'll have my final targets for the day at 167.30.
730 final. Okay. And break even you said 315, eh?
Yeah, 161.315. Nico, Luke is asking, have you fed your piranhas today?
Feed my piranhas before I come to gym, bro. I make sure they're well fed before I come to gym. Don't worry. Yeah, my pre-workout is clapping now.
Go train.
I'm about to now.
About to get triggered in as well.
Is it? 465, eh? So self stop.
Yeah. 460 on my broker.
Okay.
Just remember, guys, I'm only giving you the trading view price here. You need to account for spread for yourself. on my broker. My sell stop is at 161.460.
What's it on trading view?
161.465. It's half a pip.
Oh. And just FYR, bro, if you're doing the gymming thing, you're gonna help me with the diet plan thing. I'm just telling you now already.
Okay, cool. Chicken and rice.
Chicken,
Every day.
chicken breast and egg whites.
Yo, nah, I can't do eggs. I've been meaning to start having eggs for breakfast, but I'm so lazy. I just make a smoothie and that's me.
You know what I do now, bro? Because I'm lazy to. Oh, well, not lazy. I just don't want to eat bread.
Yeah.
So what I do is I make me fried eggs, but I just put it in one wrap and then I eat that wrap, and it's just stuffed full as fuck, bro. I just eat that one thing because then I don't have to eat too much like wraps or fucking bread. And I'm fine with that. But Connor, dog, rice is a problem, bro. I don't eat rice, and I don't need to start that shit.
Dude, you need to. Don't you
I
eat
know I need to.
potatoes?
I eat potatoes,
Or
bro.
sweet potato?
I don't eat a lot of sweet potato, no, but I eat a lot of potato. But I know sweet potato, rice, and what was the other thing?
Oats.
There was something else that I know I don't eat that I need to start. Fuck, I can't remember. Was Luke asking? Who's Luke that he was asking for Fed My Piranha? Oh, yes, I know. Never mind, it's fine.
He was here this morning.
Yes. I almost just went inside without my fucking earphones, bro. I had the casing, but they were on the seat next to me, not in the casing. Yeah, I would have been upset. Walk all the way back to the car, bro.
Dude, I forgot my earphones the other day, and I had to drive all the way home.
Wow, Connor.
Couldn't
Fucking
train
wow.
without them.
So far for you to drive, eh, sir? So far.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. Fucking 1 kilometer.
Could have walked home as a warm up.
Could have jogged home as a warm up, never mind walk. You wouldn't have even been tired. Wait, can you actually jog far, bro? Me, like 2 kilometers is max, bro. I don't do cardio, you know that, right?
No, I also don't do cardio.
Okay, wait, cool. We're here to pick up the car, not push the car. Remember that.
I'm just thinking it might pay to wait for the 4-hour candle closure. Because if we can come down close bearish on the 4-hour, new 4-hour forms the top wick, sell stops on the break of this previous 4-hour low, that would also look pretty nice. But I like the way this 4-hour candle is looking. You know, pretty weak bullish candle right now. So a break of that candle low, you could potentially see price move back down here.
Are you talking about our handers 4-hour now?
Yeah.
Did you see the 4-hour now, no broker?
It's the same, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Isn't there our
same?
Okay, then it's gold and all broker. I think it's gold and all broker. It's the hour difference between the candles, yeah?
Wait.
Don't know if you know. It's gold or GJ, it's one of the two.
I'm trying to figure out. Oh yeah, no, GJ is the same. 4-hour on GJ is the same. I'll give it like 4 minutes.
We're gonna smash this sell stop, run it down to a break even, smash another W to the winning streak, you say?
Yeah.
How many is it now? 11.
11.
That's sick, dude. Fuck.
Right, here it comes.
Alright, bet. Here we go. I'm even fucking sweating from my pre-workout, bro. Like I'm
You see, this is where that half a pip will make a difference. Okay, we should be in now.
I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in. Stops.
Loki, think we should have had sell stops at 4:30. Would have been a better, cleaner break.
Oh, on the break of the
That one, yeah.
4-hour low.
Would have been more confirmation. By the way, Con, I'm gonna get going then. I'll see you.
Okay, cool. I'll keep you updated.
Oh, shit.
Four hours also flipped bearish. What? Why didn't I wait for the 4-hour candle closure? I would have deleted sell stops if we hadn't got triggered in the last 15 minutes, but we've got time here. If we can move into our break-even point before the 4-hour candle closure, I'll probably secure half there as well. Just because the new 4-hour we can expect a top wick, and if I'm going break-even, you know, why give up those profits? don't really want to see this 30-minute flip bullish again. So if it breaks its own high, it's like it's listening to me. If it breaks its own high, I think that's a good idea to close 50%. Never broke the high on my broker. Right, we're in the last 10 minutes here of this 4-hour candle, so it's going to be interesting. Nothing I can really do here. If you're not feeling comfortable, you know, right now we are only in 5 pips of drawdown. So maybe you want to close. But I'm pretty happy to hold here, stick it out. I like the way the hourly is looking. So I'm going to have faith that this is resistance formed here. And basically our top wick for the weekly candle for us to continue moving down. Oops. Okay, so we've broken the 15-minute high. I'm going to close out 50% here and just let the rest run. If I closed out 50%, at negative 10 pips. Let's see. Comes down to this hourly candle closure. My eyes are tired from looking at the chart the whole day. Depending on how we close here, I may potentially even add back that 50% that I took off. Yeah, I think for me to add back my risk here, we need to close below support. I think this happened last week. This happened last week as well, where I had to manage risk, closed half in the loss, re-added that position, and I went into profit. So we'll see what happens here. But I had to manage risk there on the break of that previous 15-minute high, because your 30-minute, we came down, created a low, and then we came up and rebroke the high, and there was at that point a higher probability to then move up. So I had to manage risk, and it is what it is. we've got 2.5 minutes left here. We might just close bullish on the 30 minute. Keep in mind, your hourly is closing nice and bearish. So we've still got the hourly on our side. Your 4 hour is looking like a nice exhaustion candle, and looking to the left on the 4 hour time frame, you've got this level right here at 161,580, let's say. So let's see if we can respect that level. I'll be right back. I've already taken off 50%, so I'm not going to close out anything more just yet. Just focusing on this candle closure, so just give me a minute, guys. My bad. Been explaining and I'm on mute. Just saying the 4 hour is closed respecting this level. And we closed with a weak bullish candle. Now look, on Friday we had a candle look exactly the same as that. And then your 3 o'clock candle, we moved straight down. But we needed a top wick on that candle. So we're creating that top wick now. hourly candle looks nice. And that could be your top wick for the 4-hour candle. Lower time frame looks pretty bad. Gonna keep it here on an hourly. It's really not looking too good right now, but I've already taken off 50% of my position, so I've managed to risk. And for the time being, I'm anticipating this hourly candle to still flip. Got no bottom wick here. Currently in drawdown. Looks like we're struggling here. Price is just sitting here at the moment, so this could potentially be the top wick for the 4-hour candle. Definitely a solid resistance right around here, 161, 690. Got a lot of wicks to that area. We had resistance and support. And on the hourly, we've closed back below this most recent hourly support here to the left. And below this area of resistance. We got 13 minutes here until the 30-minute candle closes. We come down, flip bearish, and close below 161,520. I will look at re-adding back that 50% that I took off. Which pair is this? GJ. Closed, that's fine. Not enough volume in the market. Yeah, not right now. Gonna ride this with you. Salute. Salute to you too. know this hourly candle wants to flip. Come on. Fifteen's breaking previous 15-minute highs, so that's not a pretty sight. But we are tapping into this resistance. The probability of this hourly candle flipping bearish is still pretty high. We've spent the first 20-30 minutes creating a top wick. We've just about tapped into that resistance, and we've still got no bottom wick. Previous hourly candle was nice and bearish. So, yeah, pretty low volume right now. Like I say, I've already managed risk. Now all I have to do is wait. It's now a 4-hour trade. The candle will eventually create a bottom wick. I agree. Looks like it's starting to come down. Yeah, I'd like to see this 15-minute close bearish. Got 2 minutes here. It's clearly struggling at this resistance. Little push up here in the last few seconds of this candle. So this 15-minute candle doesn't look like it's going to close as nasty as I would have liked it to. It's tough. Yeah, moving up to our stops. So the win streak is on the line here. So far we're still respecting the previous hourly high. So in theory we're still right here. So yeah, on some other brokers here, GJ closed with or opened up with a gap. So we filled that gap. And now I'm anticipating price to continue moving with higher time frame here. Weekly, daily, all bearish for now. If you close 50% at negative 10 pips, you know, at least you wouldn't be sitting in drawdown here with the full position. Currently sitting at about 20 pips drawdown. So please came in late. What setup should I take or prepare to take on GJ? For the time being on GJ, I would just wait here. I'd wait to see what this hourly candle does. I'm anticipating us to flip bearish still. We've opened up with no bottom wick. We moved up, created a top wick, tapped into this resistance. So I would just wait for this hourly candle to close. Because if we do close bullish, strong bullish, or if we close above resistance, then sells are definitely going to be off the cards. And if we haven't hit stops by then, I'll look at probably closing full. If we close so bullish and we haven't hit stops, yeah, it's not looking good. The thing is, even if price closes above resistance, I wouldn't be jumping into buys. So that initial idea of early on, buys above this resistance, it's going to be quite tricky now because your 4 hour has no bottom wick. So I'd be careful with that idea. Vibing out in drawdown.
Every week I'm in the jewelry store buying some more ice. been smoking dope. That's your bitch, I bet she know who they pulling up the net too dope. Yeah, clears like that's for sure. That young nigga cold. I'm so cold, I have your nose running, bitch. I been rolled on it. I got new and old money, bitch. I got loads of it. I'm hotter than four of it. Bitch, you niggas so buddy. Yeah, bitch, you niggas so buddy.
We on some UGK shit right now, boy, ain't nobody triller. Put your faith in a preacher, I put my faith in my vacucilla. Crack the seal on a new pipe, mix it up like a bartender. God made me a street nigga, in the trap I'm the bishop.
We on some 3C shit right now, bitch. I'm a real scissor sipper. You put your trust up in that bitch and don't even trust your nigga. We blowing dope straight out the boat. We smoking hot like a chimney. Yeah, bitch, I know you remember. I'm still one ill-ass little nigga.
I wake up and take my meds because I'm ill. I pump weight in the trap house, not the gym. I ain't never had no patience. I need my money pronto. Got more cars than
We were right there by that previous hourly high.
got this little white bitch with super sized titties like Coco.
As long as we respect that high, this hourly candle could still flip.
On my white tee. Don't none of you monkey hoes excite me. Diamond chains and some gangster Nikes. Hey, you know Toya, bro? Yeah, I fucked your wifey twice, B. She said she never seen a nigga like me. Baby boy, quit crying to these hoes like Tyrese. Me and my niggas so close and we like Siamese. I stunked up the whole neighborhood with some loud trees. Old lady next door talking about turn it down, please. Bitches love my blue teeth, they be like, can you smile, please?
Not looking good, chat. I think we broke that previous hourly high.
He claiming the game, but he not in it. That Birkin bag came with the fire in it. He told you a rap with a lie in it. He got some new jewels, he flexing his ice. He praying to God he don't die in it. Let me take him back to the back door in the north. Don't you remind me? I try to stay low,
Still in here. Just.
These rainbow diamonds up in that rolling, no, this not your regular timepiece. Confess your order gon' cost you a quarter, and this a fee to stand beside me. God forbid if somebody try me, I'm turning this shit to a crime scene. Grab your cig and put up the kids, the minute Draco in the arm sling. And then no jumping or switching no side when I let it sing, the bell ring. Please don't judge me just cause on my cover, cause you never seen what I sing. Go!
When the rack's too skinny.
I walk in the bit with my gun out. You don't know what I know, ain't seen what I seen, what the fuck they be talking about. Damn.
Yeah, there goes stops. Alrighty. Winning streak comes to an end.
I did not trust you then, especially not now. Young nigga come through spinning and swinging shit, it's an outside playground. Yeah, zip 'em up, spray ground. We gone, 85 northbound. Yes, sir, it's me go business. We divided the field like tennis. We shook up the trenches, moving the tennis and still trapping in it. It's a handout 50. I stack it up, double up, spend it. When the rest too skinny, I can make some squeeze a million. When the rest too skinny, I can make some squeeze
What am I doing?
When the rest too skinny, I can make some squeeze a million. When the rest too skinny, I can make some squeeze a million. When the rest too skinny, I can make some squeeze a million.
Dropped out of school, kick down the door, bust it down, now we full. Come out the denim, the patches below. I send them, they spin them, don't go back and forth. I got that stick, this bitch take down a horse. Basketball season, the rip like a court. We get you spin, get you put in the more. Big body matching with basketball courts. Kinda hold M up, my thumb was sore. Just look at the bitch and I know I'ma score. 200 cash with a mag in my drawer. I'm pulling string like I play the guitar. Dracos and Max, we ready for war. We petty, we spend every day with them cut up machete. I spend a little letters, he sent to the medics. My money come steady. Somebody die, only way I can get it. I heard your money was shedded. We on the verge, worth hundreds of millions. They took off your top and I took out my ceiling. Cash in the vault, I got more than $1 million. M's in the bank, I don't care about opinions. Play with the game, we stay and we drill 'em. Fuck it, we crash.
We had 30 pips stops, closed half at negative 10 pips, closed full at negative 30.
When the rest too skinny, I can make some squeeze a million. When the rest too skinny, I can make some squeeze a million. When the rest too skinny, I can make some squeeze a million. When the rest too skinny, I can make some squeeze a million. When the rest too skinny, I can make some squeeze a million. When the rest too skinny, I can make some squeeze a million.
If this 4 hour does come down to create a bottom wake, I mean, it'll be a pretty nasty rejection. Like I say, once we break those previous 4 hour lows, we should see price continue to move down here. But I think that's going to be it for the day. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, I thought it would have paid to hop on for NY today. Just get some more people exposed to the channel. So if you are new here today, you know, took a loss, but these things happen. The stream's been doing pretty well and guys are loving it. So if it's your first time coming across the stream, please leave a like on the video, consider subscribing, stick around. I'm sure the rest of the week will be fire. But thanks for joining today, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow for London session.
Guy,